How to Feed a Loon. I'm Chris.
And I'm Wesley.
My Caribbean Queen Loon. I just couldn't resist.
I love that song.
I know. Billy Ocean, I think, would be so proud. I don't know. We're a couple of Caribbean queens, kings, and having a blast because we've been to the Caribbean. We were down in St. Martin. We had the most amazing food. Today, we are going to show you one of the best dishes that we had while we were down there.
So good.
We're doing our curry shrimp. Yay!
I love this curry.
I do too.
Jamaican.
It's Jamaican.
Yes,
okay, so it's homemade Jamaican curry, and I made homemade Jamaican curry.
Look at that.
And it's right there. And I'm not going to show you right now, but we have a link. It's so easy. You're going to probably want to order a lot.
Get your butter melting.
Golly. Well, you're going to have to order some of the components to your Jamaican curry powder.
Right. You can
online.
go through Amazon.
But I ordered them, and I literally got them on my doorstep the next morning. It's so easy.
And it smells so good.
One of the main differences between regular Indian curry powder and Jamaican curry powder is it's got a little less heat to it. So now I've got 2 tablespoons of butter that I'm melting in here, and I'm just going to start right off, and I'm going to put a tablespoon of this Jamaican curry powder. Now I have a link to where you can buy Jamaican curry powder too, if you wish. But I'm telling you, and it's good. But the difference is
this homemade is just like.
And you're going to want to use it for so many things, like Jamaican turkey burgers.
Yeah, Jamaican me crazy.
Jamaican me crazy with this. I mean, do you smell that already? It's just insane.
It's so.
And that color is so beautiful. But this has a little bit of like more allspice in it. It has a lot of turmeric. It's got a little fruitier balance to it. And it's just amazing. So I can't rave enough about this.
Yes, I think we had this 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, it was so good.
It was so good.
And I said, all right, we got to go figure out how to make this.
Totally.
And so I hope I do our island friends proud.
Yeah.
But this is great. So this has now been going for about a minute. It's the basis of this incredible flavor. And it's shrimp, and so it comes together really fast, which is another reason we love it. I don't love this crazy hot plate because I never know what the temperature is, so bear with me. One day we will have an island with an
actual skillet.
With a skillet and a stove. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I've got a stovetop. 1 medium-sized onion that I finely diced. I like to keep the dice on these small, right, because I don't want it to interfere with the shrimp. So this is a half a bell pepper that we've diced up. And then now what we've got right here is what's traditional. So where you do get a little bit of the heat from this curry is not so much from the curry powder, but it's traditionally used. There's a hot pepper that's incorporated. I went ahead and used a habanero, but down in the islands, a lot of Scotch bonnet is very popular. But habanero.
You dice it so much that it's not
you seed it. Get those seeds. What do you say?
Oh my! This is so hot.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Okay, so now we're going to let this go. So that the pepper, and you take the seeds out, you cut it very finely. It gives it just that warm little warmth of heat. Okay.
And the shrimp we're going to use are large shrimp, and we've left the tails on just because they make a nice little presentation.
Well, and they're yummy. And these are large shrimp and deveined, and so
all that good stuff.
Yeah. So this was incredible. This trip that we just took, we had the best time. And we've got to give a shout out to some of the friends we made. We want to say hi, Francine.
Yes, Francine was with us every morning.
She took such great care of us, and we had a time of our lives.
We had curry chicken in the morning, and it was like,
I'm telling
why
you,
have I not had this for breakfast?
I've never had curry, I don't think, for breakfast. And
so good.
It was amazing. I don't think I'll never not have it now. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add.
I miss her. She was so sweet.
I do too. I don't know where my little spoon went. Here it is.
Okay.
I need this little spoon. Okay, so now we're going to. So this just went. It's going to soften up just a little bit.
His pants are on fire or something.
I'm excited. I'm sorry. I get excited and then I talk really fast.
It's this thing too. You don't.
It's true. It's like it really works my last nerve. Okay, so that's a tablespoon of tomato paste.
Yeah.
And then now this is traditional island ingredient. We've got 2/3 a cup of good old coconut milk. Don't go with sweetened. That would be kind of weird. And then we've got 2/3 a cup of just good old seafood stock. Okay. And then what we're going to do is look at the beauty of that. Is that not already just gorgeous?
Now, the tomato paste is an interesting thing to me.
Is it?
Yes, I don't know. I never think of tomato paste for a curry. But I guess
now you do.
I do.
That's really good to know. Okay, so now we're.
This is my 2 cents.
Well, thanks. Okay, now you want to season this. You got to season as you go. Don't over season. So I'm gonna do about 1/2 teaspoon of nice kosher salt, about a 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground pepper. I'm gonna turn this heat down a little bit. I don't want to overboil it.
Right.
And then I'm just gonna we need these flavors to really do their
meld together.
So I'm just gonna let this simmer for 10 minutes, and then the shrimp goes in, and it cooks very quickly, and then it is time to eat.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my gosh, the smell.
It smells like we're on vacation.
It's transporting me. Okay, so I don't think we mentioned this is a pound of shrimp.
Yes, large shrimp, deveined,
That's right.
deshelled, but we left the tails on.
So I'm just going to dump this in right here, and oh boy, I mean, this is just crazy, you guys. I mean, and you're seeing. So let me go say while we're cooking here, we're cooking with shrimp. So if you just don't want to make your Jamaican curry powder, I don't understand why you wouldn't, but I guess I can get it. And you don't want to order if you do order it, just remember that a lot of times the ones you get these Jamaican curry powder, they include salt in them,
they have a lot of salt.
And a genuine recipe is not going to put salt in it. So be careful when you're adding salt if you're using a purchased Jamaican curry powder.
But if they don't want to even purchase
if you don't even want to do that, then you can. Then what I've got this in the notes of the recipe card. You can use just regular curry powder, and then you're going to add a little allspice. I've got the exact measurements. You're not going to have the same taste.
Right.
I'm just telling you that.
But you're still going to use some coconut milk.
You're definitely going to use that. Yeah. So okay, we're going to let this. These are already almost ready to go. And then I guess while we're doing this, let's just talk about this. So this is a little trick. Now, this is all
cornstarch slurry.
This is just a cornstarch slurry. This is a little trick to help thicken things up.
Is it cornstarch or
it is cornstarch? Okay. And what it is it depends on the consistency you like of your sauce.
Yeah, right.
I think this is actually right here is a pretty nice thickness.
I like it a little thicker.
Well, you do, of course you do. But if you do want it a little thicker, I'm going to let this finish cooking. All this is I got like a tablespoon of cornstarch, and then you add just a little bit of water until it's smooth enough to run. You don't want to make it too watery, then it won't do its trick. And it just acts as a thickener, and it just will thicken it right up. Okay?
All right,
we're going to let this go for just a few more minutes. Woo! Then we're going to thicken. And we've made some rice. You can serve this however you want. Sometimes it's over pasta. A lot of times it's over boiled rice, which is how they do it.
We do it over some rice.
And so we're going to do it over some rice. I have a recipe for how you do that in the recipe card too. I'm trying to talk enough so we could just start eating.
I know.
Okay, it's almost done.
Oh wow, that looks amazing. It smells amazing.
So the shrimp, you see how how they act. They curl up, they get nice and pink, and you don't. You definitely
say,
eat me. You definitely do not want to overcook these, because if you do, then the shrimp is going to get rubbery, and we don't want that.
Yeah.
So I'm doing literally just a
little bit,
maybe a 1/2 teaspoon of this cornstarch slurry with a fringe on top, and you'll see that immediately starts to do its trick, especially because there's not a ton of sauce here. This is a great way to thicken up gravies and things like that. Okay.
All right. Let's eat it.
We're ready to go.
Let's eat it.
Okay. So I'm just going to
turn that thing off.
Oh, thanks. Okay. What would I do without your directions?
I know.
I'm kidding. Okay. So now we're just going to we're just going to do it right here like this. That is you got to make sure you get plenty of this sauce.
Yes.
It's about the shrimp, but people, it's about that curried sauce too.
There you go. There's yours.
Okay, I'm just going to.
Oh, here. Come on over here and give me a little more.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All
That's
right.
what I'm talking about.
Oh, wow. Y'all, look how wonderful that. Are you done yet?
I want to make sure I have as much as you do.
Look. Let me get myself all prepared here. Oh,
We got a little bowl here if you want to. Wesley likes to discard his shells.
No, I'm fine.
Oh my God.
You can eat the shells if you want to. I just don't eat the shells.
I don't think you should
The
eat
tails.
the shells.
The tails.
Okay.
Yes, you can. Okay. Hold on. All right.
Wow.
Okay.
It's miraculous, right? It's one of my favorite things in the world. It's the combination. I'm talking for you. It's that combination of a little bit of heat and comfort.
It's so the heat. It's not like that.
Oh my God!
A bucket of water.
I know.
It's that like, oh, hello.
I want to give you a hug. I know.
Yes.
I know.
It's so good, and then it's just the coconuts
and the curry.
Shrimp, the curry. Oh, y'all, this really just is like. Just a warm hug from the Caribbean islands. I love this. This is 1,000% Loon approved.
Oh my gosh, this is for all of our friends that we met along the way.
Oh, it's so, y'all, I can't tell you how delicious this is. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. The curry and the rice, it's just a great...
Heavenly. Oh my gosh. I could have gone even more of that sauce.
Wow,
I could drink that sauce.
It's so good. I'm pulling my tails off. I love it so much.
All right, guys.
Now you can get this recipe. Sorry.
We're just going to eat here. I always say this. I wish you were with us.
Now you can get this recipe on howtofeedaloon.com.
Who are you calling shrimp? Anyway, go to our social media, like us, share us, do all of that stuff. You've got to make this, and you will be transported to a place that is just beyond beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing. It really is. I love the coconut and the shrimp together. And the coconut and the curry and the shrimp and the rice and all of it out.
Hey, Mon. Oh, we love you so much.
Hey.
Thank you. Please be safe and
make your own curry. Make your own curry.
And get vaccinated and travel.
Yeah.
Yay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, guys. Now, if you want to be a part of the Loon fun, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon so you won't miss a single recipe.
That's right. Oh, and speaking of recipes, if you want another amazing recipe like this, then just click right here.
Yeah, click.
Click.
Subscribe.
It's so much fun.